We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Around 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. They find some open field here. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there right off the bat. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Mayfield's a good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of
nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike, 53, Mike. And let's pin the mirrors back and go forward.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 24. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Yo, he's crossing. He's checking crack. Run. 58, right over there. Yeah.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go, dude. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Time to go. Night.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Colts nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First and 10, Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Yeah, it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
And the Colts first down.
His first carry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run the option on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now a handoff looking right. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
He'll keep it himself. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Browns 14. Colts nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was taken down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
34-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2-yard line.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's the option. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Switch. Switch. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield on play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Colts nothing.
Now a toss here, short side. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Now Baker going to keep this himself. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
Baker going to try and run with it. Off the RPO, he completes it. And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first.
At the 4-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Good. Makes the score Browns 21. Colts nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, looking for Campbell downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you go to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 58, Mike, 58.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Y'all playing the wrong football. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, 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 check. Hurry, hurry. Hey, alert 33.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Complete to number 18. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Colts' 34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Regular. 58, it's Mike. Watch QB drop.
On 2nd down and 4, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Credit that break up to Greedy Williams. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the 24, Mayfield. The screen pass here to Cohen. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
That's good.
That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
58 to Mike, 58.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Mayfield, and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 5-yard touchdown, and the Browns add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of... Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's third down and 13.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
23 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10, Eason. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Catch made here by Campbell. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First down, Colts.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him.
He was
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the bootleg. Eason. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
On third down, Eason. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
28.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator.
This is my mode, baby.
A lot better.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Quickly completed to the right flat. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Third down and 4.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got him. Wrap up. Still moving. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Throwing is Eason. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The give to Taylor. And he stopped immediately there.
Jonathan
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Second down, here's Eason.
Campbell making the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
and a Colts first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less. From the gun is Eason.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He was looking for Michael Pittman that time.
And it's third and short.
The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
He was brought down.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Indianapolis.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Rip right. 4-7's the mic.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Fielded in the end zone, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Mayfield going to keep it on the option.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Complete to number 18. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Go! Switch! Point it right.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon.
180! 58, come on. Watch the screen. Pass. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
They go play action. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
He's checking. Crash.
Mayfield looks to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Darius Leonard, credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. From the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Matt Hawk now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10
at the 20.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
Looking for Campbell downfield, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Eason. And this one's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Eason. He finds his target. It's Crowder. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Operating from the gun, Eason. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Indianapolis.
They'll throw on 1st down with Eason.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
Eason's
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Eason off the play fake.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hines. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down.
On 4th down, here's the option.
The open man is Smith. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
The score, Browns 35, Colts 24.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
3-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
40-yard line.
One all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22. First 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now a toss here, short side. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
3. It's 4th down.
To this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball.